Hey, it's Lux, and today I'm going to be filling you in on the top 5 foundations of all time for dark skin, okay? But before we get into the video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment saying subscribed, and I'll make sure I comment back to you as soon as possible, okay? All right, now let's get straight into it. Like I said, these are gonna be the top 5 best foundations of all time for dark skin, okay? I say dark skin because sometimes there are some formulas that are great, amazing formulas from other makeup brands, but they just do not offer a wide variety of shades, okay? So this is gonna be specifically for my darker skinned women. No matter what your race is, darker skinned women, okay? Like I said, sometimes it's a little bit harder for us to find a foundation that is going to complement our undertones, is going to be deep enough, all these various things. So when you watch this video, by the end, you will have at least one that you know for sure is your favorite that you can get yourself, okay? All right, now, number 5, we're going to start with a drugstore brand. This is something that everyone can afford. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to go anywhere exclusive. This is something that offers a wide variety of shades, okay? I think they do over 40 shades, okay? 40 shades, all right? It's the Maybelline Fit Me. Make sure I say this right. The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Oil-Free Foundation, okay? The Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Oil-Free Foundation. It's under $10. The last time I checked, it was about $6.99, okay? Less than $10. They offer 40 shades, okay? They've got these like micro powders inside of it that kind of like gives you that like cool, blurred, poreless filter, but you're not wearing a filter look, okay? And you get it for less than $10. You can literally go to Walmart or Target right now. You can go put it on the back of your hand, see if it like blends in. If it blends in and you can't really see it, then that's probably the color that you should go for with your face. They have cool undertones, warm undertones, all types of undertones that are gonna complement a wide variety of skin tones, okay? So like I said, number 5 is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Oil-Free Foundation, okay? That's gonna be for my beginner ladies, for people that don't wanna necessarily invest $40 and above on a foundation before they kind of like get the hang of really applying that makeup and figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. And you can always work your way up to a more expensive foundation, okay? But you don't need an expensive foundation to have an expensive look. You don't need to have like fancy foundation, not at all, okay? All right, number 4, we're gonna go with a classic, a major classic. It's the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 foundation, okay? It's a liquid formula, okay? It's super classic, okay? If you have been into makeup, then I'm pretty sure you've tried the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 at like one point of your makeup journey, okay? It's like literally a classic. A lot of girls, when we're young, your mom will take you to MAC and pick out your first things, maybe a lip gloss, maybe a mascara, okay? That's how it was when I was starting off with makeup. So MAC is very dear to my heart. I started off with MAC. I love their formulas. I don't really wear the Studio Fix as much because I've kind of like moved on from it, but it's like a staple that you should definitely have in your makeup box, okay? It's got 24-hour full coverage, okay? Full coverage. If you have any imperfections on your face, if you've got blemishes, if you've got scars or anything like that, that MAC Studio Fix is gonna cover it. You're not gonna be able to see any of it all, and it's gonna stay on, okay? It's gonna stay on, and it's gonna be full coverage all day, okay? Without giving you the cakey look, by the way, without giving the cakey look, okay? And they've got over 63 shades. Like I said, MAC is an OG for a reason. 63 shades. I am sure that you can find the foundation that's gonna fit your face, okay? All right, now we're gonna move on to, and the price of the MAC Studio Fluid is $39, okay? So it's more pricey than the Maybelline, but it's not something that's unattainable, okay? We can save up our $40 and we can go get the Studio Fluid from MAC, okay? You know it's gonna look good on you. You know you're gonna find your color because there's 63 shades. It's one of the makeup brands that has the widest variety of shades in the game still to this day, okay? All right, number 3, we're gonna go with a super cult classic, super popular, like this is a customer favorite at a lot of like makeup stores like Sephora and places like that. It's the Este Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation, okay? Now, if you like watching YouTubes about anything beauty, I'm sure you've seen someone use this foundation formula, okay? It's really smooth formula. It's liquid, oil-free. It gives you a beautiful like matte finish, okay? They've got over 55 shades, so they're like close with MAC, okay? They don't have 63, but they're close second with the 55, okay? That's a lot of shades. There are some companies that have like less than 20, like less than 15. Some of them just have a few. So to have 55 that's a lot, okay? That's a game changer, all right? It feels like lightweight. It doesn't feel like too cakey. It doesn't feel thick. Your skin can still breathe, okay? And for my ladies that live in like hot and humid weather, like maybe like Florida, like different places in the South, it's gonna be a good formula because like there's something inside of the formula that's literally gonna combat like your environment. So if it's hot and humid and you might be getting sweaty, it's like a thick air around you, then that's gonna be a good formula to go with, okay? All right, now moving on to number 2. This is gonna be a good formula for my ladies that kind of already have like maybe good skin, or maybe if you have dry skin or combination skin, okay? It's the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. It's a really beautiful finish, okay? Very beautiful finish. It's priced at, $49, okay? So it's not too bad. It's a little bit more on the pricey side. You know, it's not as affordable as the Fit Me and the MAC maybe, but still a great formula. Like I said, beautiful finish. It gives you kind of like that skin-like look. It's still gonna give skin. It's not gonna give cake. It's not gonna give thick. It's not gonna give any of that, okay? Like I said, it's best for dry combination skin. I have oily skin, so like I can wear the Nars foundation, but I wouldn't wear it for like a long period of time because you will like experience some troubles if you have extremely oily skin like I do. But like I said, if you have dry or combination skin, it's gonna be a beautiful formula. It's gonna give you that moisture. It's gonna make you not look flaky or dry. It's just gonna give you a beautiful finish. Beautiful finish, okay? Like I said, it looks like skin. It's a community favorite. You need to check it out. Okay, now my number one favorite foundation that I personally use like on a daily basis is the Lancome Ultra 24-Hour Longwear Matte Foundation. Literally, it's my holy grail. Very smooth finish. Let's see how many, over 50 shades, okay? 50 shades, it's oil-free, doesn't give me problems like some of other foundations I've tried in the past. It doesn't break me out, it doesn't clog my pores. It does give that full coverage, flawless look, but it doesn't clog your pores and it doesn't come off as cakey. It comes off as a very soft matte, you know, kind of skin-like, like filtered, like beautiful Rihanna-like photo skin, okay? That's what it's gonna give you, all right? It's coming in at $47, so it's a little bit more on the pricey side, but it's gonna last you a long time. You don't need a lot of it. Because it's a good thick formula, you don't need more than a couple of pumps. You need 2 pumps, okay? 2 pumps. 2 pumps. That's what I use. Now, maybe you might use 3 pumps, but I use 2 pumps. You could get away with using 1 pump if you've got like more good skin. I've got a few imperfections, okay? But the Lancome is literally my holy grail. I've tried a lot of other foundations, but that one, I know for sure it's gonna give me a flawless finish. I know I'm gonna be matte. I know it's gonna last all night or all day, like literally 24 hours. It's gonna last 24 hours, okay? Don't ask me why I have my makeup on for 24 hours, but it's gonna last you 24 hours, all right? Okay, so those were the top 5 foundations of all time for dark skin. A wide array of different shades, different formulas. If you're dry, if you're oily, whatever you are, I feel like there's something for you on this list. If I forgot one, make sure you leave me a comment and let me know so that I can add it to the list, because maybe I just forgot. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, and I'll bring more soon. Thanks.